Hey guys and gals, hey guys and gals, how is it going today? How are you doing today? Appreciate you being here. Truly, really do mean that. Thank you for hitting the play button. Let's go! That's so awesome of you. Learning and growing. Turn it up. I love it. Turn it up. Word of advice for you guys, kids, don't lick cactuses. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see if I can find something funny.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, goodness gracious. Never fails. Okay. That was a little short. I was trying to find some kind of person laughing. That would have been funny. Yes, guys. I know. But it's good advice though, right? Am I wrong? I would have to say it's good advice. Good stuff. Let me check my stream quickly. Let me check the stream, make sure we're good. I think we are though. Am I wrong? Yeah, we're good. Let's go have some coffee and we're gonna get into this, guys and gals. All right. Again, I appreciate you guys and gals for being here. Parents, what I'm doing here is also for you homeschooling parents. I fully understand why you're doing it, and I'm with you, okay? So, yes, I support you in your decision. Homeschooling your child, maybe you possibly need some extra support and help, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Lots to do. There's lots on your plate, right? If you think about it. So here to help. Here to help your child learn and to grow. Math is fun, guys. For me, I hope you guys think it's the same. Maybe you don't. I don't know, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make doing math easier. Okay? I find, I don't know, maybe other channels or maybe your past teachers or instructors or whoever, just they do things wrong, the wrong process, they over explain, they make it harder because they're trying to look like they're smarter or something, who knows. Whatever the reason is, they're failing at it, obviously. So I do my best over here, I've grinded a lot of math problems, I'll just say that. For me, that's kind of my thinking. The only way to get better at a certain area is to just grind. Do lots and lots and lots of problems. That's how I aced my algebra exam when, back in the day, aced it 100%. Not capping on that either. And that was because I pretty much, I didn't seclude myself, but I got myself into a quiet space area and just grinded a lot of math problems, lots of algebra, right? So we're going to be doing some more of those. I love algebra, still do. I've been teaching my kid what's 2a plus 2a since he was 6. Just to get him already prepared, you know? He knows the answer. So stay tuned for that. I'm working on kind of what I want to do, guys and gals, and this is for you students as well, okay? Not just for the parents, like I support homeschooling parents. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. I hope you find the channel and you continue following. Again, if there's a certain specific area in mathematics you'd like me to kind of do a video, specialized video or whatever for you, I will do that. I want to get what I'm working on done and get this kind of out of the area, or done, completed. That's kind of what I want to do. Finish this, what I'm working on. And then I kind of searched for like downloadable grade 10 math books. And there is some PDFs out there. So I'm thinking maybe I might just follow the math book curriculum. If you have a specific math book that is, has to be kind of downloadable online as a PDF, or even if it's online, however, I'll follow along that. So far I've been kind of finding Canadian versions. I would imagine, our awesome American neighbors, they have their own version of a mathematics book. So yeah, just let me know what version you're kind of using, and I don't know, hopefully I could follow along and work with the same book. But math is math. Everything's kind of all the same. The way it's laid out, it doesn't really matter. As long as, you're kind of following the basic math principles and fundamentals and what else not, right? There's nothing special or secret about math. Math is math. It's pretty much all the same. The way it's laid out doesn't really matter, I guess. So with that said, that's the plan or intention. Instead of me using these PDFs that I'm kind of scanning, I'm thinking of maybe going towards following a textbook. So just to let you guys and gals know. All right, so let's continue. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do all of these problems. I don't know. It's looking like it's maybe 3 more videos or so. So I guess we should get going. We'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna try to shorten it. Maybe leave you guys and gals a couple here that I won't finish for you, and I'll just leave it for you. Beautiful, intelligent people to kind of do it on your own, and then I'll just leave the answer in comments or something. Okay? Sound good? Awesome, so awesome. Let's go. Let's drop the yays. Okay. I can't speak still. So I was about to say I'm more well rested. So I don't feel tired, which is good. In a good mood, which is great. But regardless of how much sleep, I mess up my speaking, I guess, sometimes, but I'll do my best to catch myself. If I say anything, kind of my brain's thinking faster than my mouth, or my mouth is thinking faster than my brain. I don't know. Which one is it? I don't know. But my best solution, guys and gals, it's my best tip for the day. Don't lick cactuses. I just recommend it, okay? It's just a recommendation. Let's go! Love it. Turn it up. Okay, so where were we? We were, I believe, we were here. We finished that. So we're still working on, we were working on Celsius to Fahrenheit. Now it looks like we're going from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay? Yes, we are. So F2C is what I type in my Google search bar. I just use it for, I can confirm my answer, I guess, this way. But yeah, I don't know, just 100% make certain, that the answer is correct for you guys and gals. Okay? Alright, close this. That kind of annoys me. Let's do this. So the highest temperature in the world was 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Whoo! Man, that'd be sweltering. I love you guys down in the south, but how do you do it? Some of you walk around when it's 100 like it's nothing. It's only 100. I'm not making fun, guys. It's just, yeah, that's wild. You guys just do it like it's nothing. Just another day. I prefer the cooler environment. I'll just say that. I don't like it when it's freezing, though. Minus 40 is not a good day. It doesn't matter if it's degrees Celsius or degrees Fahrenheit. It's not the kind of temperature I just walk around going do 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 do. So anyways, it's funny, it's weird when it's like minus 30 temperatures, degrees Celsius. Which is, still not the best kind of day to be in. I mean, you can manage it, right? But when it goes down to like minus 20 or minus 10, you guys wouldn't believe it. It literally feels warmer. It may not make sense to you, but it does. If you are getting frozen at minus 40 or minus 30 or whatever degrees Celsius, that's, it's not a comfortable day, okay? Especially with the wind chill. Wind chill makes it terrible. But when it gets warmer, what we would call warmer, minus 20, minus 10, yeah, that'd be like summer to us. Oh, yeah. Feels nice out here today. So there you go, guys. That's the experience from a northerner. Let's go! Okay. And my good old Dodge starts at minus 30, unplugged. Good old Mopar. I didn't mean to go on a sidetrack, but it's true, it does. Minus 30, it goes, starts right up. The body may be falling apart and everything, but that motor you cannot kill. Literally. And I should be plugging it in. I should. It should be nicer to my truck. Okay, that's enough of that. I know I promised you guys and gals I would stay on topic, but it's just some little stories. Make it interesting and funny at the same time. That's the goal. Okay, let's do this. So now we're working on, I haven't opened up the other document, which I'm going to need. Let me just bring it up here. It'll take a second. And I am looking for the formula sheet. There we go. Okay, so we are converting. I gotta switch that because that drives me crazy. I don't know why. It has to be like, just give me one. I only need one. I could switch the tabs myself. I don't need your help. Okay, so we're using the temperature Fahrenheit formulas. And of course, we are going to be converting from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Okay, this is for our American friends. There we go. I thought I would share some pixel art that I did. I'm on size 32 brush right now. Normally it would be 1. So that's a singular pixel, guys. This is 1 pixel right there. You can see my size of my brush. So what I have here is 1, 2, is it 10, 20? What do I have for a size here? 24 by 24? I guess that's the size of it, right? 24 square pixels. 24 pixels. I drew Link. Isn't that fun? Thought I would share that with you guys. Thought you would like that. And let's go. Yeah, I was playing around with some pixel art for a while there. Man, that's hard work. You guys have no idea. Now, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but for those, like, I've delved into it a little bit. Man, you would be amazed how much time it takes to do pixel art. Like, I don't know, people think it's just drawing and coloring. Oh man, it's a lot more. A lot more than that. Okay. So. Okay, we are doing, let's get back on track here. Back on track. So let's write down the formula, I guess. We should do that. Let's do this. What's known? All right, I'm going to get focused here, guys. I'm going to change my brush size back to 32. As you can see, I have a larger sheet size now, right? This is over 4,800 pixels by 3,400 pixels. To draw a Link, the Link you just seen would be that size. You'd be in the corner there, that small. Just to give you kind of an idea. Okay, what is known? Or we can call it given. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll just try to write nicely, a little more neater here. Planning on grinding out a lot of videos for you guys. I'm hoping that it grows and becomes kind of a math channel too. I know I do a lot of different stuff, but I just love learning. I guess I like trying and learning different things. Math is one of the things, obviously, I went to school for, and in college, lucky for me, I had an instructor that actually taught the subject, therefore equals I learned the subject, and nothing else and nothing more. So therefore I was successful at the program or course. And because of having awesome instructors, I majored in it as well. Probably should have been something I did was maybe be a math instructor, but you know, you don't really know what you want to do in life. So okay, 134 Fahrenheit is the known. Okay, hope you guys don't mind my little sidetrack stories, but let's get into this. Great thing about watching this, if it's not live, you can just skip forward if you want to kind of get to the material. Okay, hopefully I made your day. So let's write down the formula. C equals 5/9. We're gonna get focused here now. Okay, 5/9. All in brackets, F, not 5, F minus 32. Just kind of doing it slow so it's legible for you guys and gals, okay? All right. Good enough, close enough. Okay, double check. C equals 5/9. You're gonna normally you would have your like this is my kids. I just scanned it, but it's my son's you know formula sheet. It's his formula sheet, right? And normally you get to use this kind of in front of yourself while you're doing the exam, right? So you're not having to go back and forth like I'm doing here. So, but this is the way I have to do it, and thank you for understanding. In order for you to see it, obviously I'm not going to hang a camera from my forehead and live record. I don't know, I guess I could, but No, this is better. Okay, the image is stable and you're not getting, I don't know, vertigo or something weird. I don't want that. C equals 5/9, F minus 32. Okay, so now we're substituting. Okay, let me just kind of redo everything here. And then it's the same thing, guys, okay? Be consistent, right? That's what I say. Again, to explain, like I say, this is all straight multiplication. And it is, guys. It still is. Anything in brackets, like it doesn't matter. You could have 10 miles of adding things together. It doesn't matter. If it's inside brackets, brackets infers multiplication. And if you follow BEDMAS, PEDMAS rules, you have to still do all the calculations inside the brackets. You have to take, something that's this long, right? We can have a bunch of information and shrink it down to a singular number, right? And then you still, at the end, you're still multiplying it to 5, right? So this is just from my experience. I've, spent a lot of time doing math problems. I know kind of how it works. Okay, so all of this is still a numerator, okay? All 5/9 is being multiplied by all of this, okay? Just to let you know. Okay, so I actually could have, I could still go like this. I could go like this. We're going to substitute. It doesn't really matter how you write it. And then it's going to be minus 32. Okay. And then this is still all over 1, right? We don't write it, but it's still, technically speaking, it's still a fraction. But it's all over 1. Okay? So, I don't know what it is. I get this itch in my throat sometimes. Hang on, guys. Excuse me, I had to cough there. Bear with me, thank you. I'm gonna make some noise and eat coffee. Goodness gracious. Me no likey. Did not like that. Not at all. All right, let's continue. Okay, so this is 5 is a numerator. All of this in brackets is a numerator. 9 is a denominator, and 1 is a denominator. Okay, so I can write it, all like this as well. It doesn't really matter how you do it. It all does the same thing in the end. Okay, so however you want to write it out, it's up to you. Okay, this is all the same thing. Okay, and I could go 9 times 1. It doesn't really matter. It's the same thing, right? Excuse me, guys. So this looks a lot cleaner, a lot simpler, and a lot easier to read, right? If you write it like this. It's up to you. You can either write it like this, or you can write it like this. Okay, just showing you a couple of different ways to write things out when you're working your math problems from top to bottom. Okay, so let's just do it this way. Okay, so I'm gonna just go backwards here. We're gonna clean things up. Okay, and rewrite it out. I'm gonna get rid of those equal signs as well, and we're just gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go 5 here, and again we're substituting. So this goes into there, Okay, that's substitution. Should have mentioned that initially, but that's okay. And minus 32. Oh, hold up. I had to pause the music there. And it's all over 9. Okay, let me just get rid of this commercial. It's a coding commercial, so I'm okay with it. All right, there we go. So now we got to do the bracket stuff, okay? So basically we're gonna have 5 bracket. I'm not sure what the answer is gonna be. Well, actually we can kind of do it in our head. 4 take away 2 is 2, and obviously 3 take away 3 is 0. Okay, we didn't have to do any borrowing or anything because 32 is less than 34. Okay. So at this point, I mean, you could, like, you guys, I would like you guys to practice kind of like thinking, multiplying kind of numbers in your head a little bit. And let's just simplify it. So if we look at this 102, we really can't factor anything, because if I do it, if I go 102 divided by 9, I know it's going to be a decimal value. So we can't factor, okay? 5 doesn't, we don't really go that way, but if this was like 18, we could obviously factor 9 out of 18, but we can't factor anything here. So you might as well just move forward. So let's have a rough idea what the numerator is going to be in our head, right? So 102 is close to 100, right? And we go 5 times 1, right? Just ignore the zeros. This is what I suggest. Okay? All right? Just ignore the zeros. So really, just look at the front digit. 5 times 1 is 5. Okay? That's how you do quick math. Just ignore whatever's after. You can round it. We don't have to, just to get an idea. So we know that's going to be 5 times 1 is 5, right? So just bring the zeros. Okay? And then we have the 2, which we kind of just ignored. Well, we can still go 5 times 2, right? What's 5 times 2? We know that is 10, right? So it's just, at this point, it's just simple add in your head, right? Line up the ones place, line up the tens place, and there we go. So 5 times 102 is 510. Okay, you can do that math in your head, guys and gals. I believe in you, right? You could do it. Support you guys. All right, so we're going to carry forward. So we have 510 divided by 9. I don't know why I'm rested and everything, but my head just feels foggy today a little. So I might have to do a little extra focusing. So 510, I don't think 9 goes into 510, right? It doesn't. I know I'm taking a little time doing this, but I believe you can use your calculator. Like the thing when you're kind of leveling up in school, whether it's middle school and such, they want you to be able to do the long stuff first. Like, for example, 102 times 5. That's why they teach you this stuff in school. They need to know that you can do the long multiplication and the long division before you're allowed to use the calculator, right? 5 times 2 is 10, put a 0, carry the 1. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, 5 times 1 is 5. Okay, hopefully I said that right. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1, yes. And then 5 times 1 is 5. And then you should be able to go backwards as well, right? So we'll just kind of do some, I don't mean to get sidetracked, but what was it? 510? Yeah. So you should be able to do the long division as well. Okay, this works out nicely. 5 does go into 5 1 times, right? So with multiplication, you add. With division, you subtract. Just correlate the two together in your mind. Okay, so now we're left with 10. This becomes 0, right? So we bring the 10 down. Okay, 5 doesn't go into 1, so we believe we got nothing, so we just put a 0. And then we go, 5 goes into 10 twice, right? Which gives us 10. I kind of shortcutted it a little bit there, but because 5 kind of doesn't go, like, because it's 1, you need a number equal to 5 or greater is what you need. That's why you have this 0 place filler. So this ends up becoming subtraction. Anyways, I didn't mean to go on that tangent. If you want me to do more long multiplication, long division examples, I'm okay with doing that. Just let me know in comments, okay? All right, so looking at this, we know that, well, 9 doesn't really go into 510. I mean, we have their last two digits or 2 digits or 10. We know 9 doesn't go into 10. If this was 09, well, we know 9 would go into 9. So it's like, I don't think 509 is what I'm thinking in my head. Yeah, it still doesn't divide into it nicely. Even if it was 509, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so we end up with an answer of, using your calculator, 56 decimal, and then we get a 67. And the reason why we write 67, because really it's a bunch of 6s, and the 7 is kind of rounded up at the end. So this means repeating. Okay, so I'm gonna double check my answer. Hopefully I did things correctly. Let's find out. 134. Let's go, big yays. Okay, I know I need to go a little bit faster, but I'm also trying to give you guys extra tips and advice as well. Don't forget, with your final answer, don't forget to write your units, okay? And there we go. Okay, that's it. 134 degrees Fahrenheit equals 56. We don't need to be that accurate, because remember, our accuracy is to the ones place. So technically speaking, I could round this up, which would be 57. That would be more accurate, because you can't be more accurate than your worst accuracy. I'm not saying it's a terrible number, but we don't have 134. We don't have 134.169. Like, I don't know how you're going to measure temperature that accurate without a measuring instrument of some sort, right? So our accuracy would be to 3 significant digits here. But here we're to the ones place. We can't be any more accurate than our worst one. That's kind of what I'm saying. I hope that makes sense. Right? Yes, we're using, well, no, we're not. Everything's to the ones here, so that's my point. This technically isn't, it is the correct answer, but that's not the proper significant digit, so this would be more the correct answer right here. Based on our accuracy, right? Okay? Alright. I mean, if we measured something 134.178, that would be our accuracy, right? Make sense? I hope so. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. So 57 is our answer. Because we're rounding up. Remember, if it's greater than 5, you round up. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Because I'm assuming the next problem is going to be the same. Okay. A cake recipe to bake at 350. Your oven, blah, blah, blah. I'm just reading through that quickly. At what temperature? What? Okay, it says to bake. I guess I should read it. Your oven only shows temperatures in degrees Celsius. Okay. What kind of oven is that? I don't think they make, like, even here, guys, it's Fahrenheit's too, even for temperature. See, we could do both, right? Most of us, like, I don't know, maybe, like, I'm not trying to say anything bad. Maybe the younger generation grew up with the metric system for temperature. Again, I'm old school. I grew up with imperial first. Metric system was kind of introduced when I was going to school, so I was capable of doing both. But again, with liquid volumes, we don't really use the liquid volumes. We don't use imperial liquid volumes. I hope that makes sense. Such as, like, for example, quarts and gallons. Like, I know about it. Heard the words before. It's not like they're new to me. We just didn't use them, right? Everything was in metric. But temperature, we could kind of go back and forth, right? If there's an individual that says to me, oh my goodness, they're happy, it's 70 degrees today, Fahrenheit, I would know that's a pretty warm day. Right? A nice day, probably, right? So, anyways, our ovens are also Fahrenheit. I don't know where they're getting these metric ovens from. I could be wrong. Maybe they do exist, but when I cook food, turn it to 350. Everything, temperature is in Fahrenheit for us. So that's another thing to let you guys know in case you didn't know. Okay. All right. So 350. I'm just going to erase this. If I increased my brush size, this would be quicker. 100 apparently is the largest I could go. Okay, we gotta cook something at 350. Let's do it. Oops. Alright. Same thing, guys and gals, okay? Double check, make sure. Bake at 350. We got some weird oven from, I don't know, Kazakhstan or something. I don't know. Do they make Celsius ovens? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I honestly don't. 350 minus 32. Remember, it's the same thing, guys. Bedmass rules. Just do the stuff in brackets first. All of this is still a numerator, right? Okay, that's why, again, these are my tips and tricks. If you're multiplying something to something, right? Even if there's stuff to do in the brackets, it doesn't matter. You have to do the stuff in the brackets first, okay, guys? We're not multiplying 5 to this. Well, we're kind of, sort of, are, but you still have to subtract, right? You can go 5 times this, and you can go 5 times this, but then you would have to still go subtract. You would still have to subtract both values, right? Okay. So we're gonna go 5 and 350. I know 350. Take away 30 is 320. Take another 2 away is 318. Right? I did the math in my head, and then I'll just confirm with a calculator. First, I want to confirm, can I divide, hold up, 318 divided by 9. Does that go into it nicely? No, it doesn't. What I mean is, if you get a decimal return, it doesn't go into it nicely. You want a whole number, right? A whole number is going into it nicely, is what I mean. Okay, so 350. Take away 32, yes, 318. So now multiplying that by 5 gives me, I'm just going to carry it this way, 1590. Does 9 go into that nicely? I mean, I don't think so, but just looking at 9 and 9, it's possible. We know that 9 goes into 90. But I don't think 9 goes into 1500. That's the thing. And no, you end up with a decimal. So I get 176 decimal. I'm just going to go to 2 significant digits, just like before. Okay, but that's not the final answer, right? So our final answer should be in whatever our worst accuracy is, right? Again, if we're measuring with a measuring instrument, you might get an accuracy of 350 decimal 169 or something, right? Whoops. Right? Or 16 or something, right? Then that would be our accuracy, right? This answer then would be correct, okay? But we don't have this kind of accuracy. We only have an our best accuracy is to the ones place, okay? All right, that makes sense. I know I kind of went over that again, but I just want to make sure you fully understand, okay? So our final answer is going to be, I'm going to round up, okay? This gets rounded up because 6 is greater than 5, therefore 6 becomes 7. So our final answer is in Celsius. Okay, I know that was it's good enough. We're erasing it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's the correct answer. 176.667. Rounding it up to 177 degrees Celsius. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to clean this up. Clean up the whiteboard. Yes, and I can do that. Perfect. Okay, what do we have next? Firefighters can estimate the temperature of a burning fire by the color of its flame. They can, actually, because they're pros, right? You know, you get good at something, you can get good at something, right? Especially if you do it enough, right? They're experienced enough to know, just from being around it a lot, right? A clear orange flame has a temperature of about, they probably have an idea how hot it is temperature wise as well. A clear orange flame has a temperature of about 2,190 degrees Fahrenheit. How hot is that? This in degrees Celsius. Okay, 2190. 2190. That's pretty hot, guys. Okay? You can't even stand close to that because the air around it is going to be like scorching hot too. Like you can't even walk close to it. If you've walked close to a fire, you would know, right? Like a campfire or something. Instantly feel the radiating heat. Okay, same thing, guys. 5. I don't think I make my thing here long enough. Okay, we're substituting. Okay, 2190. Take away 32. All over 9. It's multiplication, guys. Okay. All right, so let's do the, and then I'm just gonna put that there, and we're gonna do the work. So in my head here, so 9 take away 30 would give us 60. So we're going lower, right? We're taking away. So we're at 2160. Take away another 2 is 2158. Hopefully you understand what I did there. I'll double check. 2190. Take away 32. 2158. Okay, and divide that by 9. Again, decimal value. So I'm just going to go like this. And we're going to do our numerator, get it finished. 2158 multiplied by 5.
Imagine not constantly.
Oh, hold up. I got to deal with a commercial. Get skipped. All right, 10,000. I could put a comma, I guess. 790. And it's all divided by 9. And we get, as expected, a really hot temperature still. And this time it's kind of ran out of room there, but I made it. Okay, 1198.89 repeating. Again, our accuracy is to the ones place. So I'm going to round up. Final answer is going to be 1199 degrees Celsius. All right. What are we at for time here? I think that's quite a few good problems that we've gone through. Yeah, we're way over time. Okay. I don't know if it's me yakking too much or what it is, but that is it for that. Let me go here. So we got all this done. So now we're here. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of leave these for you guys and gals maybe. Or maybe I should probably do this one. I should probably do these three at least. And then I'm going to leave the rest of them for you guys and gals to practice with. The answers are here at the bottom. Okay? So for the practice. See, I don't really need to do it. I have the answers here for you. Okay? Here's some practice problems for you. You can just pause it and look at it. And there we go. There's the answers for you. Okay, so I won't need to put it on the in comments for you. I think I've done enough, but maybe I should do one of these here. Maybe I should at least do number 3. And then we're going to get into this, which is kind of looks like a review. So then we're going to get into review. Okay, guys? I'm going to do this one here because we have negatives here, and I want to give you at least one negative example. Okay? All right, leaving it at that. Awesome sauceum. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for understanding and being patient with me. Appreciate that. That makes you awesome. Parents, support you on your decision to homeschool your children. I'm 100% behind you on that. So that's why I am doing this for you guys and gals, or parents, I mean. And same thing with students. Let's say you have without terrible language, beep, teacher. Maybe you have a not so good teacher or instructor, and you're not learning from them, which equals you have to resort to YouTube. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's learning from YouTube. Hopefully you're getting the proper instruction. That's what I'm trying to do over here. Staying on topic for the most part, trying to, and giving you the right answers and showing the work. Tips and tricks and shortcuts and the best advice that I can give you based on my experience. Okay? All right. I'd like to think that I'm probably more qualified than the so-called fake teachers that they have nowadays teaching students, hence why parents are homeschooling. Anyways, gonna leave it at that. Johnny Whiskey Tango Sharp appreciates your support. Thank you for the recent subscriptions. Try to get my words out. That's awesome, you guys. Truly is. It's you guys that keeps the channel going. Truly does. So much love to every single one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That is it. Johnny's saying for now, peace out. Take care, guys.